So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the former first-round pick, Breece Hall. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Passing bag.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go.
They'll go again with Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Here we go. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On first and 10, here's May. He finds Bell. That's caught.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll turn and hand this one off. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A dive, and he's in. Touchdown, New England. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touched back, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Pistol snap back to Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Allen in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. May. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Here's the rookie from Wisconsin. It's Braylon Allen. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, Scott.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Play action now for Fields. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On comes the punter now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's taken down up past the 35.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go, set. Mustang 19. Hut, hut.
Throwing now is May. He's going to tuck it and go.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 19 Lion. Go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
This pass caught right side. It's Allen. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. May to the air once more. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Patriots. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Patriots move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. EQ. Go.
Fields now. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the 1st half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Here we go. Up. Right.
2nd down, it's Fields. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here we go, son. Right.
On the handoff, here comes Hall.
Brees Hall, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 8 yards left to pick up. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, son. Right.
Look wide, get this one complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
To throw is Fields. to the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Marcus Jones now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because they're
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Matthew Judon in there for the sack. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. To throw now, May. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Jets 1st down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play.
The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Now, Fields. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the Jets. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. To throw on first down is May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
The score, Patriots 14, Jets 7.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
Here's May. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Dragon 60. Let's go.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. And they're going to get to him.
It's
and
horrible,
take him
bro.
down.
It's so bad.
Taken back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made at the zone 49.
Mustang 19.
May to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. Two defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
Third and long.
Set. 19 Lions. Go.
Throwing is May. Quick throw.
It's gonna be on me, right? It's gonna call on me because I almost got the first down, right?
There on third down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense.
On the set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
May now on 1st and 10.
This dude's getting quickest fucking three-man rush I've ever seen in my life.
And picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
70 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, New England. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Pats will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Here we go. Hey,
The drive begins with a run, and it's all. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Fields now on 2nd down. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. They get 19 on that pass play, and the Jets have a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go, son. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety.
What the fuck just happened?
Just when you think you've seen it all, there's this one. That's a lot of ground to cover in the wrong direction.
Y'all really think I'm bullshitting saying EA fucks me over. You ever seen that happen in a game before?
I think I'm at a loss of words. You just don't typically see a play like that.
Never in my life.
Happening very often, but in this case, if you're the defense, you'll take the 2 points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now. Let's go.
A give. Here's Hall. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Kyle Duggar there to make the play. Second down and 8. They put Wilson in motion. Here's Hall. Hall, a 1st down.
Can't be
and
fulfilled.
more. And he will score. Game on. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Prater on to attempt the extra point.
Bro, I haven't this game, bro. I really am done Madden. I'll install that shit right after this
And
game.
the Jets have cut the deficit to 5.
You can't just blow people out in this game, bro. They don't let you. Give me a safety on a fucking punt.
Interesting now. Back to a 1-score game.
This dude runs straight at 8 people on the fucking line and he gets a house call. Give him a fumble.
He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling.
What I loved most about this was just the ability of the quarterback, Mike, to so quickly go through his progression. You see early on at the top of his drop, his eyes are downfield. Quickly realizes there's not a lot of opportunities downfield. Check it down to your back and see if he can pick up the rest after the catch and move the chains with his legs.
He keeps it himself. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Here's May to throw it on first down. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Extra point attempt still to come. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. In motion comes Lazard. We'll try the right side with Hall. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Travis. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Travis going to throw for it. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Second and a yard. Operating from the shotgun, it's May.
So what?
Maybe the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the
That bad of a throw? It's like, dude, this game is just it's so fucking fluke. Like, why does it have to go right to that dude? Why couldn't that have went 5 feet to the left, into the ground? It has to go right to him.
To get this deep, you've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
On first down, it's Travis to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. Now he's loose at the 40.
Like, can I catch a break, please? Just a break. One break, man. One. This game should be fucking like a 40-point game like the last one was.
88 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Prater, extra point is good. And the Jets have cut the
2 of his
deficit to
touchdowns are
5.
off that same exact shit that's happened right there. Then he has a safety. There's 16 points.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. May gonna look to throw. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Second and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Ready?
They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56
So
to go.
to that wide open player, but
Defense came out in a soft
scared to throw the ball, to be honest.
Caught the quarterback a little
Ball
off
probably
guard.
went
He was
10
trying
feet to the
attack
left
them
and for pick six.
downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He finds Bell. That's caught. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Working out of the gun, it's Travis. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
2nd down, Travis.
oh my god, he
Throw
actually
on
threw
the
that.
run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to 1st and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
On 2nd down, it's Travis. He's got Corley. And And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Jets first down. Throwing is Travis. They'll try to set up the screen here. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
A first down throw for Travis. That's to the right side. He's got Corley.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Now, 2nd and inches. Here's Travis. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything.
Oh, dude, he's definitely getting this onside. 100%.
Tack on the extra point.
If I ever could call onside, it'd be in this game right here.
Deficit to 5.
There we go.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside.
Bounce out all my guys' hands. He's gonna grab it, right?
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one
Oh
away.
my God, shocker!
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to give his guys a short
Why am I even
field to
chancing
work
shit in
with,
this type of
and a
game, dude? What am I
chance to take
doing?
the lead.
And that's just a disastrous outcome on that last pass. I mean, yes, you have to stay aggressive knowing you're trailing here late in the game, but you can't be reckless. Don't try to get it all back in one throw. That final pick, that might just seal the deal for their opponent.
Travis now on 1st and 10. Looking for
He
a
would
tight end
catch
on
that,
the
dude, with
far
2 of my
route.
guys standing right there.
Now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go.
Bro, like, what?
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
18, Pioneer. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Go.
Here we go. One final play. That is caught for 3.
Told you. I told you. You can't make it up. You cannot make it up, bro. You can't make it up. You can't. My dude's standing right there just watching him catch the ball.
And you can see by the look on the defense's face, Mike, they kind of share in all of our disbelief. They know they needed one